Yeah, you
Wow,
can't
you guys
can't be
aren't
wrong.
talking about alien
Because I could
penises
be
or
like a giant
anything.
eagle, vulture. I could
Oh.
be a
Oh,
giant wasp.
I'm sorry. Would you like us to rectify that?
No. All right, guys. So yeah, we're going to dig into this. I think this is going to be the last. This might, I don't know. There might be one more episode. Depends on how fast you guys get through this session. But we have some stuff to do. First of all, we should introduce our characters for those people who are either watching the video or joining us live, who are doing it for the first time. So we're gonna go from the bottom up this time, I think. So Meowthy, why don't you introduce us to yourself?
Hey, I am Yelthy. I am a dwarven cleric. I usually just keep the group healed and start a whole bunch of shit.
You do keep the group healed. In fact, I recall, we'll get into this in the last episode recap. I do believe you single-handedly saved the entire party last session.
He also, single-handedly got us into that encounter. So
you know what? It's a mixed bag. You take some, you leave some. It's fine. All right,
job
Flick.
security.
Flick, why don't you introduce us to yourself?
I am Flick, a Dragonborn Paladin of Bahamut. I am the tank of the party, or at least I would like to think I was, but I'm usually unconscious. So.
No, that just means you're doing a really good job of absorbing all the damage, right?
Sure.
All right, Ophala, how about you?
My character is Ophala. She's a tiefling bard, and she is the cheerleader of the group. She keeps people in high spirits.
Lovely. Yes, the lovely Ophala. And speaking of lovely, Crystal Embers, why don't you introduce us to yourself?
I'm Crystal. I'm a wood elf druid, and I like to one-shot shit randomly and then walk away.
It's so true, though. I love it.
I mean, did you guys not see what Blight did after I got revived?
We saw. It was epic. It was beautiful.
We finally killed her.
Her, yes.
God damn it.
Oh, she's dead, and now you can finally remember what gender she is?
Something tells me that
you know what it was when she burst into flames. Her robes went up in flames first, so like you all got the unfortunate like first-hand view of her genitalia, and now it can't like leave your all's minds.
Oh
Now
no!
just
junk.
She was a dragonborn, right?
No, she was actually a half dragon.
Ugh, so we got dragon titties. Not a great thing to see.
Dragon.
Well,
I don't know if dragons have
mammals.
titties.
I mean,
not mammals. Yeah.
No, but
Actually,
she's not a mammal.
I'm sure I can find some pictures with dragon titties.
I'm sure you could. Don't.
Let's
not do that.
Wouldn't Flick be happy?
Anyway. All right.
Flick is
so,
happy.
Speaking of Flick, I rolled the die, and it actually did land on Flick to give the last episode recap. I rolled a 1d4. It landed on 3. That's top-down order. That's you, mister. That's
okay.
You.
Fine.
You know what? Next time, in the next season, I'm going to roll it publicly, so you guys can see for yourselves.
Okay. Okay. Alrighty then. The last session began with the fallout of an arrow accidentally getting shot off and shooting the Red Wizards of Thay in the shoulder or something. I don't know. So a big fight went out. These guys are huge assholes that hit us with some crowd control, and they're not allowed to do that because we got wrecked within the first couple of rounds. One of the gargoyles turned alive and started to beat the shit out of us. After a while, one of the Red Wizards of Thay, whose name I don't remember, decided to peace out. He gave us the standard villain of "this isn't the end," and shook his fist.
Modar, yes.
Yeah, more like Rathmo coward. Anyways, so he jumps out the window, presumably forgetting that he doesn't have the fly spell, and splats to his death. And then we managed to cow the second Red Wizard, and he was just like, all right, I'm sorry. And we said, all right, well, call off the gargoyle. And he's like, I can't. So I go over to go beat the shit out of the gargoyle, and then Rezmir and like 3 of those goddamn tracking drakes or whatever the hell it is come bursting into the room, and using the new creepy voice distortion thing, Dagon Mar was like, "What the fuck's going on here?" And then we're like, "Well, we were here to kill you anyways." So then we turned around and we started to wail on her for a little while. Bitchy McBitchface, the Red Wizard of Thay, decided now would be a good time to do some crafted fireballs that didn't hit anybody else. And within like 2 of those, he damn near wiped out like half the party. It was pretty impressive. So then Meowthy decided, fuck that. And after myself and Ophala were taken down by Rezmir's scary greatsword that wouldn't let us heal or even be brought back, Meowth could use that Toll of the Dead to stabilize us.
No, it was what was it? Not Toll of the Dead.
I thought it was Toll of the Dead.
No,
Yeah,
it's
Spare the
Dying.
Dying.
Spare the Dying. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's a bullshit ability. Anyways,
it is though.
Anyways, meanwhile, Meowthy is like, he has that like spectral AoE shit, and it's slowly plucking away at our opponents. Rezmir is getting ready to turn around and just wreck our shit while Bitch Wizard of Thay is throwing fireballs. And then Meowthy gets Ship's character up, whose name I'm forgetting right now, to wake up, and then Ship's character goes, Crystal.
You've only been adventuring with her for like almost a year.
Okay, I am so bad with names. Anyways.
Her name's on the fucking screen, dude.
I'm not looking at the screen. Anyways, so then Crystal turns around and she's like, oh, I suddenly remembered. I've got this spell, and fuck you. And then she vaporizes the shit out of Rezmir.
Yeah.
And then the round ends, and then that dot thing that Meowthy has finally like eats away at the Bitch Wizard of Thay, and then he dies, and then basically everybody dies at the last minute, and we were basically just 1 or 2 good or bad rolls depending on the point of view from dying. So if
it hadn't been for me doing 3 bad rolls in a row, you guys would have been toast. I just want to make that clear. You guys were really close to dying.
Yes. So then afterwards, we found some letters that apparently these Red Wizards are trying to use some weird soul magic to take out the Lich that's in charge of the Red Wizard of Thay. We found a book that's all infernal about bringing things back, like basically giant resurrection spells, one of which could be used for Tiamat, but the actual instructions weren't in there. And we found some stuff, some loot. But for the most part, we made the tiny hut because we boarded the door because we didn't want that goddamn vampire to attack us again. And now we're inside the hut. I wake up after a vision of what I'm assuming to be Bahamut. That basically says that the castle can't reach the dragon well, I believe. Mm-hmm. That's what it was. And that we have to show the giants our strength, which could be interpreted as anything. And he basically said the castle can't make it there. So now we need to figure out how to do that.
Yeah, very good. So I think we're going to go ahead and dive on into this session. You guys had barricaded yourselves into the Red Wizard's room at the end of last session. You have some intel gathered that someone is keeping safe. I believe it was either Crystal or Ophala had that. And then also the book itself that was written in Infernal. Lick is holding on to it. It's morning. You probably don't have to fear any vampiric attack at the moment. What's the plan? So, like, just to set the stage, Flick just woke up, and what is it you screamed? Something about we can't let the castle reach the Wild Dragons, right?
Pretty much. Good morning. So.
There's like blood everywhere. Good morning.
Huh.
The room is singed.
No, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the new boxes that they have for temporary and real hit points for Roll20. They're all boxes now instead of circles. I think.
Oh, I hadn't seen this yet. Yeah. Let me see. Let me see what you guys are seeing. No, I still have circles.
That's weird. Oh well. Anyways, I got a divine message, and we can't let this castle reach its destination. Like, period.
So we get to burn it to the ground?
Well, it's all ice, so that might be a little hard.
I mean, that actually would be easy to burn ice, but
I mean, it's magical ice. It's not easy.
true.
Besides, it's a little cold of you to consider.
Oh, that was bad.
God, that.
So, we may need to talk to that giant again and see if we can change his mind.
Or we could find how to crash this.
Burn it down.
We just established that burning is unlikely.
Alright, we can crash it.
Okay,
Relatively sure we already know where the control room is.
there's a control room.
Well, I mean, there's something that's keeping this place up and down, and the giant's footsteps was going into one room.
Oh, that teleport thing. We could ask him nicely.
Yeah.
Let's
go do
check
that.
out Rezmir's room too, or Rezmir's room. See if she
Oh.
was hiding anything.
Sure.
So, I'm gonna go to the door. Do I hear anything?
You
on the other
do.
side?
You do. You actually hear a knock, knock, knock. Rezmir! Knock, knock, knock. Rezmir! Knock, knock, knock. Rezmir!
What was it?
Wait,
Well, no, it's
what?
not. They're not knocking on your door. It's from across the hall.
Okay, I'll go outside.
And you see a kobold standing outside Rezmir's door, and he just keeps knocking and calling out Rezmir's name. And he looks to be becoming like exasperated. And he hears you, the door creaking and stepping out into the hallway. And he looks over. He's like, "Hello, have you seen Rezmir?"
No, we haven't.
And
Not all of her, but I'm sure she's scattered around.
he nods sagely and says, yes, she's very busy, very, very busy indeed. Yes. I'm supposed to deliver her breakfast though, and you see that he's actually carrying like a tray of breakfast, probably from the kitchen. And his shoulders kind of slump and says, "I'm not allowed to go inside. Maybe you could. If I disturb her, she's gonna like vaporize me. So maybe you could do this for me."
Oh, absolutely, my friend.
And like there's a wave of relief that washes over this poor little kobold's face. And he sets the tray of breakfast down, and he reaches into his pocket and pulls out a key and hands it to you. And he says, Thank you very much. You're very, very kind, sir. Okay, I'm gonna go now.
Bye.
Bye. He runs out the door.
So I gotta ask, what's for breakfast?
It looks like eggs. Not chicken eggs, some other kind of eggs. It's unidentified eggs. Looks like some ham. Looks like some baked beans. It's what us Earthlings might call an English breakfast.
Oh, okay.
Really?
What? Americans eat English breakfast too. I'm not picking on you.
All right. Well, I'll eat one of the eggs, but I guess I'll try to unlock the door.
Yeah, so the key actually fits, and the door opens wide.
I step inside.
Right. So,
Can we?
yes, you may step inside. Yeah, the door opens up.
I want to follow.
All right. So,
Hey, Flick, can I see that key for a second?
Sure.
So you throw the key over to Ophala, but something happens, Flick. And actually, why is Meowthy? Okay, Meowthy, you stepped ahead. Okay.
Yeah, I ran to the bookshelf, but okay.
No, it's okay. Who stepped in first?
I did.
Okay, Flick, I need for you to roll initiative.
God damn it.
You mean move back?
You might want to move back, probably.
Okay.
I would say, yeah.
Sorry.
All right, so you have a buddy here. You step on the rug that's in front of the door, and it springs to life. And my battery is dying, so I need to plug in my headset.
Plug it in, plug it in.
And it starts trying to fucking smother you, Flick.
Excuse me.
All right, let's see here. I need for you to
If you get destroyed by a carpet, I quit.
let's see here. Yeah. You need to make a strength check for me, please. Okay, you make the strength check. So it tries to like grapple you and smother you, but it's unable to get its paws on you, and that's going to be that. Flick, it is your turn. Hey,
right.
cameraman, can we focus on the action real quick, please? Thank you.
Can I like roll it up in like a tube and then just slap it against the wall? You know, like when you get the cardboard tubes when you were a kid after
Oh,
the
like when you
Christmas
slap
present?
It's
dildo
not.
on
It's
the
not
wall?
going to let you just roll it up. This is a animated thing, and it's fighting you. So you're gonna have to probably thwop it.
All
Like
right.
a dildo on the wall.
Okay. Well, I will hit it with the warhammer.
All right, go for it. That is a hit. All right, you do 6 damage to it, and you're gonna attack again. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, go for it. That is also a hit, and another 8 damage. So you are like your warhammer. You're like smashing it through it and like onto the floor, and you're actually poking holes into it, but it is still moving, still struggling
Wait,
around.
do we hear this on the outside?
I think the door might be open, so I think you probably do hear Flick struggling anyway. And so at this point,
can pop
anyone
in.
else who wants to join in is going to have to roll initiative first before you do any movement. You have to roll initiative, and we'll put you in the turn order for this next round.
I moved first. My bad.
Okay.
This is the thing that kills the party. Not the half dragon, not the Red Wizards of Thay,
Having the
But-
extra permission
but
first.
the carpet from Aladdin is the thing that kills us.
Yeah, I can see it too. All right, Ophala, you're up. What are you going to do about this?
Well, I'm gonna move in first.
Yep.
Can you poison the carpet?
I'll move to
That would
about.
be funny.
Well, I mean, he's already like dusting the carpet. You know, like when you see them beating on it with
Mhm.
something. So he's already getting the dust out of it.
Yep. And dust
No.
actually is flying out into the air everywhere. Dust and dirt.
Rezmir
then,
didn't clean.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I'll stab it with my dagger.
Yeah, do it. That's a hit. Go ahead, roll damage. All right, cool. You do so. You actually jab it and you tear a giant hole into it, but it is still moving about. Can you do anything else this turn?
I'm just gonna end my turn there.
All right, Crystal, you're up. What you gonna do?
It's gonna be so dumb if we split it in two and then we're fighting two smaller.
Oh my
carpets.
god.
And then we split that into two.
I'm gonna hop on in right here.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no, that's Flick. Right
It's a big carpet.
here.
First
Yeah, well,
no,
I don't
you're
want to
good.
be on top of Flick fighting. That's just rude. So I'm gonna actually, speaking of cutting things in half, I'm gonna conjure my flame blade
Yes,
and
do it.
hit it with the fire blade. But I'm gonna cast it
Yes.
at a level 3.
Nice.
Here we
All
go.
right. Woo,
That was
that
a
is
level
definitely a hit. That is definitely a hit. Okay. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So, you kill it, but tell us what this looks like.
So I kind of hop on in with my fire sword. And I'm like, oh yeah, screw it. And I kind of just go halfway to the carpet. And you can see it just burning in between. Does it make sounds?
It actually doesn't. Like, the only sound it makes is when it's just the rustling of the fabric moving against itself. But it's not like screaming or anything.
I was hoping for like a flop when it like landed.
Yeah, I was hoping for some kind of sound.
Nope, it's
New world of death for this carpet.
yeah. So like you just like kind of like what set it ablaze as you like, you know, slice it in half.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's not as exciting as I thought it would be.
It is exciting though. You just
I wanted it to scream.
All right.
Next week at Relics of the Lewd, the team goes to
It's-
IKEA
it's-
and murders everything in there.
Just
Or
take it that it was
we go to the
screaming
Beast
internally.
Castle. We go to Beast Castle and just murder all the objects that can talk.
Yes. And in this next edition, Kingdom Hearts has really grown up with its audience.
We give Chip a bigger chip.
Oh my god.
Right. So the large rug did cover the icy floor just inside this just inside the door of this 10-foot high room, which is lit by a brazier of hot coals. A large bed rests in one corner, a desk in another. And resting atop the desk is a handsome iron-banded chest, securely secured with a sturdy padlock.
We should try the key on the lock.
Okay.
So you try the key on the lock and it doesn't fit.
I could open it if you guys want.
Close the door first.
I close the door behind us.
All right. I'm gonna
Alright,
cast that loud ass knock.
Yeah, I'm going to knock gently on it.
Knock
Knock.
gently. No such thing, my friend, but okay. So you cast knock, right? And there's a deafening like sound. And it was probably heard elsewhere despite the door being closed. But if anybody's gonna do anything about it, that's a whole other story. We don't know. But yeah, the padlock actually opens up. You're down one spell slot now, though. But that's fine, because now you can open the chest. Who's going to open it?
I'll open it. I did the hard work.
All right.
You did the hard work, all right.
Fight me.
I like how Meowth is all up against the wall.
I've been around Ophala when she opens chests.
So I need for you to make a dexterity save for me, Ophala.
God damn it.
Yeah, that's like your primary stat, though. You should be fine. Or not.
Wow.
I mean, it's at least 10.
Oh yeah, because you're close
Oh,
to me.
yeah.
You get +2.
Yeah, but okay. I need for you to make a Constitution saving throw now for me, Ophala.
Are all the objects fucking attacking?
We're in a room full of animated objects. The chair is gonna bite our asses.
Literally.
Okay. What was the save? No. Okay, so a dart shoots out of the chest and straight into you, Ophala. And you feel an extremely fast-moving poison coursing through your veins. I'm afraid you... Whoops, sorry, I just moved you. I'm afraid you've taken 29 damage, poison damage.
Ouch.
But other than that, you're okay.
Is it continuous or it's just like a one shot?
I see everything happening, sigh inwardly, walk up to Ophala and cast what's the name of it? Life Transference.
Oh, that's very nice of you.
So
You
I
take
put my
8?
hand on
Yeah.
I take 26.
Oh, shit.
I
How
put
is
my
that?
hand. Oh no, I take 8. I take 8 and I give 18. Sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay, my bad. I forget how that works.
I'm the worst healer ever.
Yeah. I take 8 damage. I give him 18 hit points. So you have 18 hit points back. I give her 18 hit points. Sorry. And then go back to perusing the bookcase.
Okay.
You
So-
okay?
Just fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
So
I'll
the
be
book.
right back. I'm sorry, 1 second.
No, it's okay. All right. So the bookshelf doesn't really. It contains tomes on dragons. Nothing's exceptionally like no crazy revelations. Just mostly things that are like commonly known. There's some books on poison. There's some books on transportation magic. Rituals for creating like teleportation glyphs and that kind of thing. But other than that, there's nothing really of note on the bookshelf. Inside the chest, presuming that Ophala opened it after that little encounter, it's actually empty. Completely empty, and there is a glyph on the bottom of the chest that perhaps at once was infused with magic, but no more.
So what? They locked the glyph?
Or she pulled out whatever was in there before. How big is this chest?
It's pretty big. It's almost the size of the whole desk.
Is it the size
it's
of, let's
triple
say, a weird sword?
It could fit a lot more than that. Yeah.
Oh, this sword. Well, even though it's giving off necromantic energy, it seems pretty neat.
yeah.
Flick, I do have some experience with necromancy, and if you probably don't want to hold that sword for too long, I'm pretty sure Bahamut would not be happy.
We'll see.
Okay. I'd like to take the book on the teleportation and the one on poison, if I could.
Okay. As if on cue, so Flick, you actually hear a voice inside your head.
Oh my god.
Use me.
We'll see. All right. Well, I'll be like, you will get your turn soon, and then I'll continue to look. I'll look under the bed. Is there anything under the bed?
Lots of dust, but no, nothing other than that.
So, is there any? That's it. It was just a giant chest and a bed and a killer carpet from outer space.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I'd buy that movie.
Well,
Well,
Ophala.
I want to take the padlock and relock the chest. That way, if anybody tries to see what happens,
Well,
we can
no
be
one's
like,
gonna
I
come
didn't
in
have.
here. Even the little kobold was scared to walk into here, and I think we've just murdered the upper echelons of the dragon cult here, rather than the dragon.
Well, if we need a place to hide again, here's the place.
It's true.
I also want to try the key on the opposite storeroom.
Yes, that would be a good idea. I was about to suggest that.
Yeah, we have 2 rooms down this hallway we still need to look at.
Watch them be the rooms we should have gone in at the very beginning.
There's another killer carpet.
Yes. So
I'm good to go. So whatever you guys want to do.
Try talking to the giant and be like, "Hey, bro, Rezmir attacked us while we were trying to talk to the Red Wizards of Thay. Most of the Dragon Cult guys are gone. What's it going to take for you to not work with these guys anymore?" Even though he specifically asked us not to kill Rezmir, but she attacked us.
It was self-defense.
So
I got spooked and I blighted her out of existence.
you did.
I'm like, "Oh no!" Zap.
You guys can hear me all right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So I'm ready to go whenever you guys are.
It's the only problem is, I mean, we also have the across the courtyard, quite a few people to deal with there.
I don't think that they're going to be that much of an issue.
They were just general cultists from what we saw.
Yeah, those
Might be
did not
good
look
to-
like the elite guys, hopefully. Anyways, let's check out the rest of this room. or the rest of this level. So
Yeah, can we try the key on the opposite door, Aiden?
You may, yeah.
All right, we tried the key,
Um,
or at least so far does.
So,
I look at the door carefully first.
mhm.
Just inspect it, make sure that there's no like little insignias or dwarven runes or
There doesn't appear to be anything with the
keyhole
door. You could do an investigation check as well to see if
Sure.
you see any deadly traps or anything.
Does this door have a deadly trap? All right, investigation. Boop.
Hey, there you go.
It appears to be fine.
I
And-
stand well out of the way.
Yeah, so the key you have does fit the door, and then you turn it and it clicks.
After you flick.
Alright,
It was your key.
I'll walk in.
So, huge sides of beef, entire ham hocks, and enormous barrels fill the room, as do hundreds of crates. The place smells of burlap wood and salt, and it is a lot cooler in here than the rest of the castle.
We found the refrigerator.
Yeah,
I, see,
the room doesn't appear to be remarkable.
I start knocking on all the kegs looking for liquid.
You do not find any ale, unfortunately, you silly
The dwarf looking for ale. My.
Yeah, either that or he's looking for that tea.
That tea would be nice.
All right.
Can we do like a quick a check to see if there's anything
Hidden.
that stands out in the?
There's not anything to find.
I'm gonna steal like a little bit of.
Yeah.
Then.
Yeah, it's been forever. I'm gonna eat some beef.
Has to be cooked first. I want to make that clear.
That's
Dude,
why I said ham.
Rezmir, you guys didn't eat any of Rezmir's breakfast. It's not like she's gonna eat it.
There's fresh cooked breakfast literally right outside the door.
There's salted
I'm a
beef.
vegetarian.
Well, there's eggs and there's muffin.
Muffin tops.
Muffin.
Dibs on the
Oh.
muffin.
I slowly do a turn to Crystal and say, "It's already dead."
Where's Flick?
I went to the next room while everybody's arguing. I went
Oh,
to
I
the,
see. He's,
the
like,
one
way up
room
there.
we haven't
Flick
gotten to
escaped.
yet, waiting.
All right, I'm grabbing some of the food, and then I'm joining them.
So that door is unlocked. Flick.
I'm gonna listen, put my ear up to it. Do I hear anything?
Nope. Silent.
All right, I'm going in.
Okay, so you open up the giant-sized door to find a room furnished for like a human-sized creature. There's a desk and chair and a bed, and paintings on every wall except that wall, and it appears to be an unremarkable guest room.
Do the paintings have gems in them?
No, Ophala, the paintings do not have any gems in them.
Can I check behind the painting?
We deface paintings and carpets and all sort of tapestries.
Yeah, there's nothing behind the paintings either, Ophala. Sorry to say.
Anything on the bookcase?
Volo's Guide to Monsters, but other than that, no.
I just put that in my bag. That's gonna be so helpful.
Holy
Holy crap! Anytime we run into anything that we don't know what it is, flip open that book. Real
Yeah,
quick.
you can just ask the monster, time out.
Yeah,
I
let me
gotta go
just-
through the book to find you.
Listen, I spend 15 minutes every night reading that book. I'm gonna have
Right.
advantage on checks on monsters.
Mhm.
There we go. See, DM said yes. There we go.
And it's recorded too. We have
It is.
evidence.
All right, guys.
so-
What are you guys doing?
Anything at the
Putting-
desk?
There's nothing at the desk. It looks like it's just there in case someone needs to write something. There's an ink quill and some blank papers.
I want to write "you're next" on the blank paper and then walk out.
Love it. All right. Sounds good.
All right. I guess I leave the room.
And when she's left it, I want to like draw a little smiley face underneath it.
Your next smiley face.
All right, we have two choices. We either go and deal with that dragon down there, or we head and talk to the giant.
I mean, the giants seem reasonable to an extent.
Yes.
Do we have anything to offer him?
Maybe we can say we'll get rid of the cultists in the castle.
We did that before. He said he was ambivalent.
What if we really kill the cultists?
Why don't we just straight up ask him what will it take?
That works.
All right.
All right.
All right, we head to the giant.
All
Where we
right.
last saw him.
So as you leave this corridor and you go outside into the lower courtyard, I think it would be Ophala because Ophala has the highest perception. I'm actually going to go ahead and bring you guys out here so you guys can see what I'm going to be talking about here. So you're in the lower courtyard. Ophala, you notice, thanks to your observant trait, a large pool of blood to the south coming out of this door right here.
Which door, sorry?
To the south, all the way to the south.
Yum.
That looks like where the dragon cultists, their barracks.
I turn and to everyone and say, guys, there's like a massive pool of blood coming out of there. Maybe we should go see what it was.
We should check it out. You never know.
Yeah, I might get some loot out of it.
Well, that's not entirely
Move the camera down there so you guys can see what you're looking at.
reason.
As I pass by, I peek into the room where the giants were. Are they still just puttering around?
Yeah, they're minding their own business, and it's funny, they are very purposefully not looking in your direction. Like, they clearly see you guys walking by the arches that lead inside the room, and they are minding their own fucking business.
Is the door open or closed?
It's slightly ajar.
I will. Well, since the great sword wants to be used, I will pull the great sword out and use it to push the door the rest of the way open.
All right, so the door creaks, and you see a hand on the floor inside the room there. You don't hear. What?
Is it still lit up?
Is what still lit up? Oh, the
Or is
room.
the
Yeah,
room dark, or-
the room is light. And yeah, I thought that's what he was asking. I was like, the hand being lit. What? No, the room is still lit. And it's completely silent inside, which is unusual. It used to be you would hear like snoring or like laughter coming from people playing, card games or whatever. But
I crouched down to feel the blood to see if it's still warm.
no, it is not warm.
Hello?
Stare at Ophala aghast.
I'm making sure if it's still warm, we'd know if it's as in like
Listen,
the last.
You tieflings do your tiefling thing. Let's dwarfs do our dwarfs thing.
I'm trying to
I
see
go in.
if it's still warm, so we know if
Oh.
there might be still something in there.
So, Flick, you go into the room and you see people in bed. You see people at the table. The people at the table, though, are slumped over. This guy right here is sprawled across the floor with the chair on the ground as if there might have been some kind of short struggle or something. The people in the bed, they're not moving, and there's blood pooling from like onto the floor down the sides of the beds. And let's see, you actually see a shiny dagger in like this actually been like jammed into the table over here on the table.
All right. I'll look back at the others and kind of give them a little bit of a thumbs up, and then I'll walk towards the dagger.
Okay.
I turn
So-
to Crystal and say, "Crystal, are you gonna be okay?"
Why?
I forgot.
I know you were really, really close to that one cultist that was.
Wow. I wasn't close. It was a goddamn
Yes.
accident.
I shout out, "Your boyfriend's dead!"
I don't have a fucking
Show a
boyfriend.
little respect, Ophala. She could be going through a hard time right now.
I'm sure. Like the cultists don't do a hard time.
Oh my god.
I think I'm fine. We're good.
If you need
Okay.
to talk, I am a cleric.
So-
I don't need to talk.
So, Flick, the dagger is jabbed into the table, and it's holding down a piece of paper. Next to the piece of paper is a Zentarim coin, and on the piece of paper is written in common, XOXO Gemna.
Wait, a Zent?
Yes,
A Zentarum.
that's awesome.
Zentarum. Shit,
What?
what's Zentarum? Zentarum means something.
So history, do a history check for me.
Yeah, that.
Can we all do it?
So history, oh, that's a good roll, Flick.
We can all do
So,
history?
Flick, you do recall that Zentarum are a faction of loosely affiliated thieves, assassins. They have a tendency to get involved in like toppling powerful people and that sort of thing. Let me see here. I'll pull this up. So
My girl.
yeah, so yeah, they're like how do I best describe this? Yeah, so they're like mercenaries, right? But they're oftentimes like also involved in some very shady business dealings and that kind of thing. So they're like mostly thieves, spies, assassins, malevolent wizards, that kind of thing.
So what,
Malevolent.
they're like the assassins from Assassin's Creed.
Oh my god.
They're
Except-
shadowy good guys.
Yeah, they're not always so good. They have goals of their own. They really only look out for themselves. But yeah.
I knew she wasn't as good as she seemed.
What are you talking about?
Well-
She took care of everything we needed taken care of.
Still don't trust her.
Well, you're not supposed to trust her, but
I'm with Ophala.
I'm gonna keep the coin.
Okay, cool. Add it to your inventory.
So, can we check how they all died? Is it all just like they've all had their throats slit, or is it?
Yes, actually, every single one of them had their throats
Wow.
slit. The people who were presumably alive and awake, like walking about the room or at the table, and the people in bed. So whatever happened extremely quickly.
It was like the Red Wedding.
Stop trying to put these references. Just know.
It's time. Winter has come.
No.
Oh, Jesus.
Giant
Ice
ice.
Casted when you need him.
Festive, yes. Oh, festive.
I'm gonna grab one of the playing cards that they were playing with and walk around the room.
Wait,
touch
did we
the
loot
playing
all
card.
of their bodies?
You have not
What?
looted all their bodies yet, but
This
you...
was
mean-
not from me. I want to
I
point
mean-
out this was not from me this time.
But I mean, if they're all dead, what's the sense
well-
of letting good loot go?
You know, she does have a point, especially since maybe there was something in her boyfriend's will that said that she should get all of his possessions.
I love it.
Or at least his
Oh my
penis.
god.
I don't think she would take that with her.
Yeah, I don't think that would feel good.
Yeah, so there are chests at the foot of the beds. And they actually have stuff in them.
Oh?
Yeah. So if you guys are going to take the time to loot the room, it's going to take about 10 minutes. Are you guys are you not real life minutes, but in game minutes? Are you okay, you guys okay doing that?
I am. I mean, Lewd.
All right.
Sure.
You
All
All
have
right,
to
so
look.
you take a
Right,
few. Yeah, so you take a few minutes to loot the room. You find 4 gemstones, each worth 10 gold pieces. You find about 70 gold pieces.
What?
You find a potion of diminution.
What?
A potion of
Potion.
diminution. If someone wants to do like an arcane check to see
It
what exactly that
shrinks
does.
Diminutization? Yeah, I'll roll that.
Could it shrink the dwarf further?
Oh my god.
Wow, that would be hilarious.
You said 70 gold pieces, right?
Yeah, I did 70. Yeah, Meowthy. Okay, I'll give it to you. That's
So we can
not
all
great
take
roll.
17 pieces each.
I mean, I'm taking 10 minutes to figure it out, so.
That's true. Yeah. So, when you drink this potion, you gain the reduce effect of the enlarge reduce spell for 1d4 hours. So it does shrink you. The red in the potion's liquid continuously contracts to a tiny bead and then expands to color the clear liquid around it. Shaking the bottle fails to interrupt this process.
Okay. That is not something I need to mess with.
Maybe I do. Kidding.
You
I
also
don't wanna
find an elixir of health.
Ooh.
When you drink this potion, it cures any disease afflicting you, and it removes the blinded, deafened, paralyzed, and poisoned conditions. The clear red liquid has tiny bubbles of light in it. Yeah, that's all you're able to find.
Out of
Okay.
character, if I feed a potion to someone, what would that cost? Like during battle, would you consider that an action?
Yeah, and I would have you do opposing rolls depending on if they are willing or unwilling. So if it's an unwilling, you're like trying to shove it down their throat, they're going to they're
What
going
if
to
they're
probably like
paralyzed?
probably dexterity.
Whenever I shove it down their throat, they're willing.
Oh my.
Wow. Okay.
Well then.
It might be best if I hold that potion of health there.
But surely, if they're paralyzed, then they
Oh, I can fix that.
Well,
Oh.
if they're paralyzed, they'll be okay, and don't call me Shirley.
You're terrible.
I guess we should go talk to the dragon then.
Dragon
Not
time.
dragon, not dragon, the giant dragon.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
During part of that 10 minutes, I took a playing card from the table and dipped it in a little bit in everybody's that got Slain's blood.
Okay. Meowthy collecting all of his interesting stuff. You know what? Go ahead and take inspiration. You've been very true to your character with all that.
It's basically like a biscuit and tea. He's going to dip it.
Biscuit and tea.
That's nasty. He's not ingesting it.
That we know of.
Also, as soon as everybody leaves, I'm just going to go, oh, hang on 1 second, go back in, take that note, and fold it up very carefully and stick it in my pack.
Okay. All right. So, I think you guys were going to go talk to the God damn it, I'm doing it now. I'm doing it now.
Following flick.
Right, so I will go ahead. We're going to bring you guys over here. Do this. The upper courtyard, and let me go ahead and grab your guys' token. Oops, no, I'm not copying you. Oh, right here. I'm going to bring you guys over to the tower. So actually, this is not in fact what you see. You're downstairs. You are downstairs, and there are 4 ogres, and these are the same ogres with their fancy plume hats that you guys had like thrown gold at and had been like fighting over the gold and all that shit. And they turn to look at you guys as you guys walk in, and I think they say something along the lines of,
"Oh look, it's the gold people. More gold?"
Yes.
Sure. Here's 10 gold.
Yes.
Yay, more gold.
Oh
But
my god.
we were told not to take gold from you anymore. We were told we did bad.
Oh no, you guys did a good job. It's okay.
In fact, we're going to go talk to the boss man right now and make sure this is all good.
Well, I guess you can go talk to boss man. Okay, that's fine. Upstairs. You go upstairs, but we want gold first.
Okay.
Here's that 10 gold.
Yay.
all right. So yeah, you guys go upstairs, and you find Blagothkus similarly as last time in the middle of the room. He has 2. He's attended by 2 ogres, just as before. So his eye kind of raises when you walk into the room.
Well, hello again.
Hello.
Hi.
Um,
So, what's gonna take for you to completely not want to associate with the Cult of the Dragon like today, and then not bring the treasure to the Dragon Well?
He looks thoughtfully for a moment, and he looks at you and kind of deadpan says,
you killed Rezmir, didn't you?
Perhaps.
We were defending ourselves.
She attacked first. We went to go talk to the Red Wizards of Thay, and apparently they're doing Thay backstabbing stuff, and they got very mad at us, and then they attacked us, and then Rezmir burst into the room with some of those drakes, and really, I mean, she was coming right at us.
he raises his eyebrows again and says,
And what of the Red Wizards of Thay?
Oh, one's dead, the other went out the window.
Literally out the window.
he literally does like a face palm, and he's thinking for a moment and says,
Well, this really stepped up our timetable.
Timetable?
Well, I was hoping I wouldn't need to do this until much later, but, well, we're gonna have to turn the castle around. We can't very well go to the Well of Dragons with a dead cultist leader on our hands, now can we?
We got rid of the body. She turned into ash. The only real evidence is apparently there was a Zent something agent somehow snuck onto here, and it looks like she slaughtered the rest of the cultists in the barracks. So really, it sounds like the dragon is the only person of the cultists that are still in the building. Person, thing.
he looks at you and says,
Well, there is the matter of the dragon, yes, and there's also rumor of a vampire brought here by Rezmir, but
Oh, she's real. She's real.
Yeah,
We bumped into her.
I've dealt with her firsthand.
We can confirm.
he thinks for a moment longer and says,
I'll make you a deal. How about we take care of this supposed vampire? We know every nook and cranny of this castle. I'm sure we'll track her down. And you take care of the dragon.
And you won't. Well, you're already not going to the Well of Souls. Or Dragon Well. It's a well. Anyways, okay. So we take care of the dragon. Do you take care of the vampire? And we're good?
And then we head north. I've been amassing an army of giants to fight the dragons and the second coming of Tiamat. And I was hoping to better position my kind for her arrival, but, well, it seems like you forced my hand and I can no longer associate with the cultists in the same way I had been before, which is
Well,
fine.
You can associate. Well, you know where the base is. Could you attack? Attack.
he
the
laughs. He laughs a big, hearty, giant laugh.
You really think that we in this castle could take on all the forces at the Well of Dragons? You're insane. We would be annihilated. They have
And he pauses and he kind of furrows his brow and says,
never mind that. Going to the Well of Dragons is not an option right now. But I can take you north. I can take you where I'm amassing my army, and from there, you're free to go wherever you want. It's not far from Waterdeep if that's where you care to go.
If, say, later on in a future module that may or may not happen that we do attack the Dragon Well, could we maybe combine forces?
he laughs again and says,
The giants do not need help. We are a proud race. And
Oh, no, no, no.
along with my army, will take on the Well of Dragons by ourselves.
Oh, no, no. I'm not saying you need help. We need the giant help.
Well, help from giants are earned. So, why don't you
let's go
start
kill a dragon.
earning by killing the dragon? Yes.
Okay. I'll whisper to the sword, just like, are you okay with killing a dragon?
Yes.
Okay.
But wow, ships the sword.
Yes, I know.
I became the sword. I am
Yes. Ship's
I mean, I
the
am-
sword now.
Or maybe
Right.
I just whispered it and you listened.
Yeah, well,
Oh, sorry, I missed
potato.
that. What happened?
I whispered
Never
asking the
mind.
sword if it was okay with killing a dragon.
Oh, the sword actually isn't responding.
Oh well.
Error 404.
If only Dagon knew.
Yes. Alright, then I guess we need to figure out how to kill a dragon.
We can do it. I think. Maybe.
Alright, so I guess we leave unless anybody else has anything to add to this
We out of
conversation.
are we out of earshot Blagascus yet?
No, do you want to be?
I turned to him and said, "Can you speak in
You cut out. Can you speak in what?
Infernal?"
No, my friend, I not. I can only speak in common and giant.
It says so on my character sheet.
Alright, let's go.
Alright.
Oh, Follow sounds so disappointed.
And almost in like a cheerful, jovial manner, he says in Draconic,
Farewell, friends.
I don't think he was telling the truth with that last statement. Okay.
Alright.
So
All right, so I guess you guys are going back downstairs or outside the tower or whatever. The ogres are still like fighting each other for those 10 gold. Who was it that threw the 10 gold? Was it Ophala?
Yeah.
All right, you subtracted that from your inventory, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. So, all right. What's going on, guys?
We're gonna kill a dragon.
okay, how do we kill a dragon? Has
How do
anyone
I-
killed a dragon before?
As we come down the stairs, I turn to is it four
For what?
ogres or whatever they are?
Oh.
Yeah, there are
Sorry.
4 ogres downstairs.
They're goat sheep.
I look at them and say, "How would you all like to earn 50 gold and help us slay a dragon?"
They look at you wide-eyed and say,
Slay dragon? That doesn't sound like a good idea. We smart ogres, you stupid tiefling.
They
Yeah,
are
well,
very,
it's 50
very
gold.
wise ogres.
Okay.
It was worth a shot.
So dragons are really big and it can fly. So
Yeet.
Maybe we should like find if we can wasn't there like glaciers or something above it, like ice spikes or
There
something?
were stalactites and stalagmites and ice columns and all sorts of stuff in that giant cavern, yeah.
Maybe we should try find a way to bring the roof down.
I don't think we have that. Do we have that many explosions? Crystal,
You
can
have-
you make explosions like that?
Um.
Oh.
I mean, I can do like thunder stuff. I can't really do explosions.
I got nothing.
Or we could do dragons eat treasure? Does this dragon eat treasure?
No, this
I know they
dragon I
like
don't think
treasure.
eats treasure. I think it hoards treasure.
Okay. I wonder if we can feed the dragon the shrinking potion.
Offer it some meat from the storeroom.
Maybe.
Most of the time, these potions need to be taken by themselves, don't they?
I don't know.
Can we do like a check or something?
don't-
Some kind of
I
medicine
don't
check?
get sick anymore.
I want dragon blood.
So I think my creepy sword wants to kill the dragon too.
Well, as long as the
I'm
sword's on our
dying.
side.
True.
So we're going. Actually, I'll kind of take the sword out of its hilt or sheath, and I'll be like, "All right, well, we're gonna go fight the dragon. If you're in, cool. Do you have any ideas?" Okay. I'll put the sword away. I don't know. Can we get the dragon to follow us in the tunnels and just beat it?
Just beat it.
Well, that's a different kind of stream. Okay, that's
Bad
the
dragon. Bad dragon.
we're doing that later tonight
Oh
on
my God,
Chatterbait.
bad
Okay.
dragon.
Oh, okay. That's the chat roulette Dungeons and Dragons. I see how it is.
Is that where all that flicking cars fan art comes from?
The what?
Nothing.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
That's a reference I should have gotten. All right. So, all right, let's actually start to go down the tunnels where the dragon is, right? And maybe try to figure out a good way to attack it.
Well, I'm gonna cast a heal on myself because I'm still quite low on life.
How are you still low on life?
I took a shit ton of damage.
He almost died. That poison almost killed him.
29, right?
He doesn't
on
have a whole lot of
25
health.
now.
You know how bad his rolls are. Okay,
Oh,
come
true,
on.
true.
I have like 36 hit points total, and I have 25.
All right, can you guys? The map is black. There we go.
It
Thank you.
is.
All right. By the way, Alt and scroll wheel will zoom out and zoom in if you want. If you're ever lost and you need to find where you're at, you can zoom out all the way and then zoom back into where you're at. But yeah, you find yourselves back in the ice tunnels. That goblin arm that was hanging out of the ice wall is rotted even more. The tendons like rotting and dangling off of the bone. And you still see an ogre frozen in the ice and some treasure frozen in the ice. But other than that, it looks like same old, same old.
Okay. Well, let's go this way.
Why?
Bye.
No. Why?
Well, that's where the dragon is, right?
Straight
The
ahead.
dragon is north of us.
Oh, but
Oh.
that little platform's that way. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And what time of day is it?
It is late in the morning.
Okay.
All right. This way. Then this way, and then to the left was like a tiny thing we could take a look, and I think the right went into the actual dragon room itself, right?
I think you're right, but I don't think we ever went up to the left.
All right. Well, I'm gonna sneak up.
Okay.
If
I need a
roll is
stealth. Yeah,
good.
with your full plate. I think
Oh,
when you wear full plate, you have disadvantage, right?
No,
I don't
It's
think that's
for
going to
stealth?
be an issue.
I don't think so. I didn't see anything about that. I just can't.
Oh.
You
Yeah.
do. You have disadvantage.
I have disadvantage on full plate.
Yep.
I think for stealth rolls, if
It would make
plate armor
sense.
worth.
All
I'm
the
trying to
clink
see.
clank.
Under armor.
Yeah. Heavier armor interferes with the wearer's ability to move quickly, stealthily, and freely. If the armor table shows disadvantage in the stealth column, the wearer has disadvantage on stealth checks. Player handbook, page 144. But it doesn't matter. You still rolled a 20, even
He's
with
currently
disadvantage.
like on his tippy toes, like you see in the cartoons.
Like a Bugs Bunny cartoon.
Just on his tippy toes, like sneaking through.
So, yeah, you rolled 20. So you believe you're being stealthy. So what do you want to do, Flick?
He rolled 20.
Oh, God damn it. I am gonna go up and see what I can see.
All right.
Right here. That works.
So you do see this looks like it leads out into that same platform. You see a very slight drop onto this like giant egg-shaped platform here, and then further to the north, you see a much steeper drop into a chamber where you last saw the dragon. The giant hoard of treasure is still there. There's no sign of the dragon yet, though.
I'll whisper back. I don't see the dragon. Hello?
I'm sure if we play with the treasure, it'll appear.
He's like, you guys are like 40 feet away from each other right now. More than that, actually. So if you guys want to be whispering that way, you got to be closer together.
There'd be like an echo in the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna walk up because we're gonna be doing this anyway.
Yeah.
I have the stealth boots.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, I don't see him. Do you see him?
Yeah, and while you're whispering, guys, you do hear like rustling from deeper inside the room somewhere.
Wonder if we could shoot an arrow into the treasure and then he'll go check out to see what it is.
I mean, if we
Maybe.
want him to come to us, then we should just jump in. He'll be there.
Well, okay.
Is
But
he on the roof?
he might be on the roof or something. I mean, because like him being able to fly is his biggest advantage, right? If we can get him into
Mhm.
these tiny ass tunnels, then maybe that gets rid of one of his big advantages.
Is he small enough to fit into any of
I,
these?
I was just gonna say that.
Maybe his head.
It depends. So if you had to guess, you would say he could bodily fit into the tunnels, but as far as moving around and stuff, like being nimble, probably not. It would probably the shape of the tunnels would probably interfere with his ability to move quite a bit.
So do we want to do this in the tunnels or in there with the treasure?
We're not gonna have a lot of movement out here.
All right, fine. I'll hop down.
Just like the
Okay.
frogs.
Looking around, looking up, looking down, looking all over the place.
You see the stalactites, the stalagmites. You see treasure. You don't see a dragon yet.
Hop down too.
I'm looking
Alright.
up as well.
Yeah. So So I'm assuming you're like you're looking up. Because that's where he was last time. He's clinging to a stalactite, right? And you don't really see him. Crystal, what are you doing?
I'm gonna follow them up.
Okay.
Shall we touch the treasure and probably wake it up?
Actually, is any of the treasure moving?
Why don't we just
The
scream?
treasure is not moving, but you do hear something.
Can sound echo off like the ice walls?
Mortals, have you
Oh.
come to give me more tribute?
Yes.
Give me your tribute.
I throw like 50 gold.
Is that
I'll throw in
all you can muster?
I'll throw in
Really?
150 gold.
Very well. Next time I expect more. Leave this place.
And you can tell his voice is definitely coming from the stalactites somewhere over in this direction. He's probably behind there somewhere.
Could you ping it again?
Yeah. Everyone that's looking for him, make a perception check.
Okay, perception.
This is why I threw the gold, because now we might have a chance at finding him.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Shipwreck. You do see him. He is hiding amongst the stalactites. He's blending in really well because of his skin tone against the ice. And he's like kind of undercover.
So he's a white
Behind
dragon?
He is this is just to give you an idea, this is a full-blown adult white dragon. Probably just by the look of him, he's probably several hundred years old at least.
Does his color mean anything, or it's just...
So chromatic dragons come in multiple colors. There's black, white, green, red, and blue. They're all evil. They're always up to no good. There are such thing as good dragons. Those are the metallic dragons, the gold, silver. But those are typically more good aligned. They typically worship Bahamut, whereas the chromatic dragons worship Tiamat. So that's just a bit of backstory for you guys. But yeah.
Okay.
All for Tiny Hutton shooting him.
I'm sorry, what was that?
What?
All for Tiny Hutton just shooting him.
I don't think Tiny Hut's been...
Why are you still here? I told you to go.
Oh, well, we
we're
have
talking.
a message from Rezmir.
What does she want?
Oh, she said I have to whisper it into your ear.
Oh my god.
Leave, mortals. I do not have patience for this.
Yeah, she said something along those lines, too. She said something about the Thavians might be up to no good. Beyond their usual no good.
I will not ask again. Leave.
I'm gonna
Okay,
take this
see.
chance to like activate the poison on my dagger, just
Okay.
in prep.
Okay,
Um,
well, you see, it's either I upset you or upset Rezmir, and, you know,
Oh,
she's
no.
a bit more scarier than you are.
Oh
Every-
no. Oh. Oh, God.
Everyone
guys,
roll
nobody's speaking.
initiative.
Nobody's
Everyone
speaking.
roll initiative.
And this is why I prepared that.
Well, prepare your graves, boys.
Wow, look at these initiative rolls. Y'all doing some
So,
sexy
We're
rolls. I
doing
love
really
it.
good until we got to Meowthy.
What are you talking
And
about?
Well, Ophala, look at Ophala too. Yeah.
Goddamn.
All right.
You should do that thunder wave or whatever the fuck it is to fuck him up right now.
Well, I have something better, so.
So
I mean, anything
the
is
dragon roars and rage, and you see his head slip out from behind the stalactite that he's clinging to on the ceiling, and he looks like he's about to give you guys a bad time.
Well, that can be good in some people's books.
You're the one
Open
that bought it
wide.
on $23.99. So what are you doing?
Yeah,
Oh,
it
we
is
can
Crystal's turn. Yeah, it's Crystal's turn. Yes.
So, Blight doesn't have a distance, right?
It should. Let me check it. You can also check it in the compendium too. It should
30
have
feet.
it there.
Yeah, I just
30
don't want to
feet.
click it and then it does the roll and then.
Hit the
Right,
little
so-
ear icon and you can read it.
Okay, I'm saying unclear.
Yeah,
Hold
the
on.
range is 30 feet, and you guys are 60 feet away. Also, the ceiling in this chamber is, I want to say, 60 feet high. Let me see. It doesn't say. I'm going to say it's 60 feet high.
So right now, I'm gonna go as far as I can go. I'm gonna pull out my bow and just shoot. Couldn't find my bow.
Wait. So first of all, this is a ledge, unless you plan on jumping 30 feet down. So, curse flat. Okay, so yeah, the range on your bow, yeah, that should reach them. So,
I don't think I made it, did I?
let me see. You never know.
Just in case.
You never know. No, you didn't make it, unfortunately.
Oh, he's a little too high, a little too much TAC in the system.
All right, is that gonna be the end of your turn?
No, I'm turning into the panther form.
All right, go for it. Yeah, so you let the arrow fly. It whizzes right past them, and you shapeshift into your panther form. And Flick, it is your turn.
I'm gonna move here,
Okay.
and that's essentially all I can do because I don't really have that much range abilities.
Okay. Oh my god.
No.
Why, you guys?
No.
You made a perfect cone shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
What? Come
Yep.
on.
That's
Oh my god, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay,
Oh my god, what?
Yikes. Okay. I need for all four of you to make a constitution saving throw for me, please.
What if I don't want to?
Did you already,
Sorry. I will
already
roll
roll the
for you.
attack?
I did. Why?
Is it a
Hold
critical?
on. Let me see if I
It is not a crit, no.
Damn it. All right, Constitution.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah, like I had to do Constitution in the panther form.
Hang on, let me pull out my character sheet for my next character.
Okay, so everyone except for Flick. All right, so let me just tell you what happened. So he's like brought his head out from behind the stalactite, and he opens his mouth wide, and this like glacial icy light appears out of his throat, and you can see like this mist forming, and then this giant just like ray of ice and particles and just the coldest fucking thing you have ever felt in your entire life just shoots right towards the party. And this icy blast damages everyone except for Flick for 47 damage.
Holy fuck.
What?
Flick, you took 20. You took 23 damage.
Wait, so Flick is the only one that survived that. Okay. How much damage did I take?
Nope, that's not true.
Not true.
Wait, how much damage did I take?
You took 47.
Okay.
Why can't I? Oh, that's why.
Oh, we're all dead.
Hey.
You have 1 HP, Meowthy?
You said 47, right?
Yep.
I was at 48.
Nice. That's nice. Okay. And how much you have more than that in temporary hit points, didn't you, Chris? Okay, so you're down to 5 temporary hit points, but Ophala's down.
Wait, we didn't have any temporary hit points.
Well,
I
she
can-
did. She did
No,
because
I'm
she
a
was in
panther.
panther form.
I
It was her
figured
panther
it was
form's
attack.
HP. Yeah.
Got it,
Before
got it.
I go down, I can clap back though with
Salem, go ahead.
that.
All right. Let's see.
Sorry. Yes, no.
Sorry, what?
maybe?
What?
Before I go down, I could clap back with my hellish rebuke.
I think so. Well, how is Hellish Rebuke worded? Does it say if the Hellish Rebuke?
It's a
Let me
reaction
look.
that I can do.
It is a reaction. All right, yeah, I'll give it to you. You can do it. So you're gonna do it now?
Yeah, I'm just loading up because Roll20 is deciding to be.
Okay. All right. Okay. And I guess that's gonna be the end of his turn. So it'll be Malthy, it'll be your turn once Ophala lets us know how much the Hellish Rebuke did. Oh, there it is.
Gotcha.
Okay, so 23 damage. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Ophala? Okay. All right, so so as Ophala just like gets basically blown over, like I'm thinking probably like as you are falling backwards, you do your Hellish Rebuke, and this explosion of fire just blows up in the dragon's face, and he roars in pain and agony, and he is extremely pissed off now. So, but it is the end of his turn. Meowthy, you are up.
All right, I just want to double check and make sure this is going to work. I actually don't know if it works. Restored hit points and consciousness. Yes, it does. Great. I am going to shout to Lady for help. Please, dear God, help us right now. We need it. Cast it at 3rd level, and I'm going to give out that prayer of healing for 22 to all of us.
Okay.
Wait.
Including Ophala, right?
Yes. Up to 6
Sure.
creatures of your choice. Yeah, so we all get 22.
Hmm.
That is my action. And for my bonus action, I'm going to pull out my crossbow,
Mm-hmm.
even though I was told I can't fire it. And I am going to skitter back. How big was this ledge right here?
It's only like 2 feet, so you could probably climb up it just fine.
Wait a second. How big is this ledge right here?
That's much higher. It's like 4 feet. You'd probably need help getting up that.
So am I?
Oh, whoa.
Conscious?
Oh.
I can
How
get
tall are
4
you?
feet. I'm 4'9".
So it comes up to like here on you. So you're gonna have to.
I'm a dwarf. I have upper body
Fine,
strength. All right? I'm
fine,
basically
alright.
a martini
All
glass.
right, all right, go ahead.
I mean, I can understand it being half movement through that. That's fine.
I just appointed. So as we're moving through here in combat, I want to make sure everyone is aware that everything in here is ice, including the floor. So this actually applies to this map.
Lava.
It's not lava, but it is difficult terrain. So you basically have half movement.
Hmm.
Well,
So
then I don't do that.
You could get there with that. Wait, because what's your speed? You could get over there,
25.
right? Oh. Yeah, well, you could almost get over there. You could probably at least get cover from this.
I can get, if it's all half movement, I can get, this is 10 feet, this is 20 feet.
Yeah. Okay.
I can
Yeah.
move 2 squares.
Yeah. Yay! Those short, stubby dwarf legs.
I stand in front of Ophala and I throw out my Targe in front of me and just square off, and that will be my turn.
So am I awake now since I've got plus
Yes, you can spend half of your total movement speed to get up because you're prone right now from falling down.
Oh, I can
Well, I'll
move 1
stand
square
up.
then.
All right, stand up and
I don't know if this would work because it could be kind of cheating, maybe. But
What is
could I
it?
cast
Cheating?
heat metal on the gold under it?
You could. Well, what's the? Is there a limit to the? Let me see what the range is on, or like the total radius of heat metal is, because I'm sure you can't heat the entire pile. All right, so the range is 60 feet, so you can reach it. Let's see.
The power of conduction.
A manufactured metal object. So you can heat 1 coin. Or like 1 sword, or any one thing that is metal. It says a manufactured metal object.
Is this dragon not wearing any of its jewelry?
It does not wear. It does not have its fancy brooch like
It's a
Flick
naked
does.
dragon.
It is a naked dragon. Its schlong is hanging out.
What a little hoe. Or I guess a big hoe in this case.
It's a bad dragon.
Oh. I came with that joke every time.
Did you just say you came with that joke every time?
No,
Oh.
I can't with that joke.
Oh, got it.
As a bonus action, then I'm going to give myself, Meowth, and Crystal some temporary hit points using my mantles. That's 8 for everyone.
Okay.
8? Okay, cool. Thank you.
And this is not probably going to work, but I'll cast Hypnotic Pattern at it.
What's the range on Hypnotic Pattern? Because he's pretty far away from you. Range is 120 feet. Yeah, that's no problem. Draw the area that you want to do it in. The 30-foot cube, right? And he has to make a Wisdom save. Oh. Let's see. Oh, it's. There's a rectangle option. You know that, right? Here.
Yeah, but I thought it'd be fun to try and draw it.
1, 2,
With my squiggle.
So I see 5, 10, 15, 30. All right, I guess I get the general idea of where it's at. All right, and what's your spell save DC?
14.
Okay. Oh, it didn't actually do the save. Why not? Roll 20, please.
That means auto
Roll 20,
fail.
please. There it is. Oh! Holy shit! He failed. He fucking failed. Okay, so let's see. He is incapacitated.
Whew.
Yeah. So that's that. You gonna do anything else this turn? You gonna move at all, Ophala?
No.
Okay. Crystal, it is your turn. What you gonna do?
Don't break it. I shout that very quickly.
Don't shout, you'll wake him up.
I can't really do anything in Panther mode other than have good health.
Wait, do I heal Panther mode?
Yeah, you heal whichever mode I'm in because that's me in that kind.
Oh, sweet.
I can't just like run up to the ceiling, so for now we'll stay right here. For now.
Okay.
Because
Flex, your
there's no
turn.
way. Hold on, there's no way I can get anywhere close to him, right?
So it's difficult terrain, right? You probably could hop down, carefully getting down that, but then you have to like go up like one of the columns, and I mean, it would take several turns to get up to him, and it'd be difficult. You'd have to do athletics checks. I just don't see it happening.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we'll stay here.
Okay. What was that, Meowth?
I may have misunderstood something. Was he curled around a stalactite?
He is clinging to the stalactites on the ceiling.
He wasn't on the pile of gold.
He was not on the pile of gold. He has been clinging to the ceiling this whole time. He actually hasn't moved other than moving his head from behind one of the stalactites.
Okay.
Is it my turn?
It is your turn, Flick. Yes.
Yeah, it's your turn.
All right, I will get to about here. And
Mhm.
is there any way I can do like a controlled fall down there? Like a careful...
Yeah, I will say, give me an athletics check, and we'll see how gracefully you get down the ledge. It's 30 feet. It's a 30-foot drop.
I do not.
Oh my god.
You do go ka-thump, 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 ka-thump. Let me see here. Falling. Falling. Environment falling. All right. For great height. Blah, blah, blah. For every 10 feet. All right. So let me see how much damage you just took. You took 13 bludgeoning damage on the way down.
We killed 3 wizards. We're taking on a dragon, but it was the fall that killed him.
Yeah.
It didn't kill him. He's okay, but yeah.
I mean, on the upside, it's charmed, so we have a chance to like work out something.
I'm actually gonna show. Just to give you guys a visual aid. I'm gonna. There, you guys can see that it's a 30-foot drop down there.
Why
So
not?
I did explain that it was a 30-foot
You
drop
did.
down.
No,
That's
you
why
Thank
I
you,
ended up
Crystal.
not going. No, that's why I ended up not going. 'cause I
But that's
Okay,
just
you
there
know
for
what,
reference,
just-
so you guys don't forget.
it's a modern solution for a modern problem.
All right, what are you doing, Flick?
Oh, that's all I can do. I took my
All right,
movement
yep.
action, and I guess
You don't
my
have
other
any
action was
ranged
being-
capabilities at all.
I have my dragon's breath, but that's not.
That's
It's,
too
it's not going to
far,
reach
I
him,
think. Yeah. Okay.
and he'll probably just laugh at it.
Yeah. All right. So, spell save DC was 14. Go follow.
I don't think he gets to break this once it's done. It's done.
Okay.
He's charmed.
For the duration, which
Forever
is 1 minute. So let me add that to the thing. Charm 1. Add. All right, and we're at 9. And put that there. Actually, it might be 10 because it's gonna decrement when it gets there. Okay. Yeah. So that's that. Okay. Meowthy, it is your turn.
Okay. For a bonus action, can I turn around and toss one end of my rope to Ophala?
Sure.
All right. And then for my movement, I'm going to jump off the edge of the.
Does
30-foot
Ophala hold on to the rope? That's the question.
Holding on.
One step closer
I
to
will
the
hold
edge.
it.
And trusting my compatriots.
All right. So, yeah, I'll say that you're able to safely rappel down just fine.
Unfortunately, that's as far as I can go. So, it is incapacitated. We need to get closer than this. We need people with ranged attacks to be ranged.
I will remind you that you guys, some of you are severely damaged still.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I know. But in the game, you mean? Oh shit.
Mhm.
Okay.
Also real life.
Wait,
Oh,
Ophala,
man.
I thought you took a lot more healing than 4.
I had -18.
It was ruled last time that minus hit points aren't a thing.
Yeah.
You have 24, or not 24. It was, how much did you heal for?
I'm looking. 22.
22. There you go. You have 22 hit points, Ophala.
I don't know why I was looking. It was literally the next roll up. I guess I will be healing again then. I did not subtract my spell slot last time, so I will subtract it now. And
Naughty,
is everybody else severely injured? I didn't know we were that bad off.
You're pretty bad
well,
off.
Not me. Maybe
I,
Flick.
I feel
Flick.
great.
Flick isn't like severely injured. He looks like he has a cut on his upper brow.
All right, then I will cast another prayer of healing, but at a lower level this time.
And that would envelop. Wait, what's the range
All-
on prayer of healing?
all
30
of
feet.
us 30. God damn it!
You're 30. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I'm 30 feet.
So it could get you, Crystal, and Flick, but it's not going to reach Ophala. because
Wow.
remember it's 30 feet down and then 30 feet over.
It's a cube. I
Is
go
it a
diagonal.
cube? Prayer of healing.
My god's love can go through the floor of an ice castle. Okay. Yeah, you're probably-
It's the special kind of love that goes. through the
I'm just
floor.
checking.
Oh
Let's
my
see.
God.
It
You're
is.
probably right. It probably does not go through that.
Let's see within range. It actually doesn't say that you have. Oh wait, yeah, that you can see. So it doesn't even get crystal. It would only get you inflict. I'll let you
That's fine.
I'll let you cancel and like we can pretend it didn't happen, and if you want, because your
Crystal,
character would have
poke
known
your
that
head
you need to
over.
see.
Yeah.
What?
Poke your head over.
No.
Okay.
Oh,
All right, then I will. Shit.
On
you have
the
other
wall?
healing spells.
On the wall. I know I do, but I don't want to. I don't want to. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and get it ready right now. I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians at the
Okay.
third level. No.
And
I'm
what's the
gonna
range of
cast
Spirit Guardians? Because remember, this is the ceiling is 60 feet up from.
15 fucking feet. God damn it.
Please,
Nope.
please don't hit the
Yeah,
dragon.
his range is really fucking stressful.
Yeah, I'm not going to do anything. That's it. I'm going to hold my action. I'm going to hold my action in case someone goes down in hit points. I'm going to cast a healing spell. How about that?
Yep, that sounds good.
It's my turn.
I'm gonna make you though. Well, okay, it's gonna be flick because any of your healing spells. I think you have to actually see the person, right?
I have to actually see
Yeah.
the person.
Okay. All right. Ophala, it's your turn. What you gonna do?
First things first, I'm going to move forward.
Yep. You can do 3 squares, I think, with your
Yep.
speed. Yeah.
Don't forget, I'm moving the other end of the rope so you can jump down now.
I could I reach this with a 60-foot thing? Because I've got like sight.
60. Yeah. Anything you cast with 60 feet will reach them.
Okay. So this is technically counted as charmed, right? As far as I'm aware.
He's incapacitated. That's the condition applied to him right now. He's incapacitated. That means that he
Just
can't
a
take
second.
actions or reactions, and he can't move. His speed goes to 0. He's not under your control, if that's what you're asking. That's a totally different thing.
Just a second.
So how about that weather, everybody? It's so quiet.
It's kind of snowy. Still snow on the ground here.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
freezing here. It's almost 80.
No, it is counted as charmed. While charmed by this spell. So it's technically counted as a charm.
What are you wanting to do? Let's start with that.
Well, first things first, as a bonus action, I want to put this on.
Mantle of Majesty. You cast command without expend. You take appearance of an unearthly beauty for. Okay, during this time you cast command as a bonus. Any creature charmed by you automatically fails a saving throw against the command you cast with this feature. Once you use this feature, you can't. So here's the thing: if you're disturbing him, so in the spell Hypnotic Pattern, where did I put it? I have to bring it back up. Hypnotic Pattern. It says the spell ends for an affected creature if it takes any damage or if someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor. So if you're doing something to command it, it's going to shake it out of its stupor, at which point it's no longer charmed.
No, but it would still be under my command because it fails.
It's
this
not
automatic.
charmed. So it says while charmed, it's using the term charmed, but it's not like you have it under your control. The charm is an effect that gets applied to a creature when it's under your control. This says, while charmed by this spell, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0 and can't take any actions or reactions. So it's not, the dragon is not under your control. Period, full stop. We're not arguing about this. I am putting my foot down as DM and saying it is not under your control. It does not have the charmed effect against it.
Fine. God, gotta ruin the fun. I don't want to wake it up yet, and I can't move any closer, so I guess I'll just end my turn.
Okay.
If it's
All right, Crystal.
incapacitated-
It's still its claws are dug into the
Okay.
ice. It can't move, and it can't take any actions or reactions. It's like kind of in a stupor. It's not unconscious. It just is
Got
dazed
it.
and can't do anything. Yeah.
I always forget those are two different things.
Crystal, what are you gonna do?
gonna sigh.
No. All right. Hopefully, I don't regret turning back into my natural elf form. And if I shoot the dragon, it's not, and it hits, it's not gonna wake it up, right?
It'll wake it up.
Mm.
If you hit it, that's a jolt.
Yeah, I can't do call lightning because there's just no sky near us. So
There's a big old
I think isn't there a rule
hole
where
in
you
the
can
ceiling.
there is, but not where they're at. Does it say that if you're not out in open space you
here's
can't
what
do call
it
lightning?
says. I'm just gonna post it so you can see it first.
I have it. I have it pulled up
Okay,
here.
okay.
If you are outdoors in stormy conditions, it gives you control over the existing storms instead of creating new one. Yeah, storm cloud appears, blah, 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 centered on the point. The spell fails if you can't see a point in the air where the storm cloud could appear. For example, if you're in a room that can't accommodate cloud. That leaves open a lot of interpretation. You might be able to cast this. Because I'm interpreting that as if the ceiling's not high enough to support like some kind of cloud to appear. I don't think you necessarily have to be outside. I think if a room is big enough, you can cast this indoors.
In this situation, would you consider it? Yes.
I think so. Yeah, you could do it.
All right, then.
But I want you to understand that if it does damage him, it wakes him out of his stupor.
Yeah, but I feel like this attack is worth it. If I'm going to do an attack, I'd rather the attack than just shooting the bow.
Sure.
Even though it leaves me vulnerable outside of my panther form. I'm going to do the lightning thing right on the dragon.
All right. Go ahead and cast it, and then while I'm doing the calculations and stuff, I want you to draw the area.
Draw the area, not just the area, okay?
What?
She has a history of drawing things that aren't the area of her spell, so...
Hold on. I'm just double checking the range.
That's it. Oh.
So it has a 60-foot radius.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
I'm trying to cast it again. Roll 20.
I think it's automatically failing its dex save just because it's incapacitated. It can't do a dexterity. It can't move, right? So, yeah, it takes the full damage. So, very good. And 18 damage. It does wake it up out of its stupor, unfortunately, but it did take quite a bit of damage. And if it doesn't move out of that range, so just draw the box that it's in, or the circle, I guess, rather. Do you want me to draw? If you're centering on him, do you want me to draw it for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I don't draw it like stupidly.
Let me see. I'll start with this, and then whoops.
Also, let me subtract that spell slot.
Yeah. So let's see here. Call lightning.
Within 5 feet. Oh, within 5 feet of it.
Also, okay.
Let
Yeah.
me see. Each creature within 5 feet of that point. Yeah. So yeah, she called down. She gets to choose under the cloud. So she gets to choose any point under there. And she chose there. You are definitely safely away from that. So all right. Only the dragon took damage. All right. Is that going to be the end of your turn, Crystal?
That is the end.
All right.
Sweet.
Flick, it is your turn.
Oh. So suddenly we got lightnings hitting the shit out of this guy, and you're just gonna hurt him, or what's going on?
He's no longer incapacitated, and
Yes,
lightning
I
did
get
strike
that.
him. Crystal chooses where the lightning strikes.
Okay,
Yes.
then I'm gonna get closer because
If you're within 5 feet of where the lightning strikes, though, you get hit too.
well,
you
not
know.
within 5 feet yet, right?
You're not within 5 feet.
Yeah,
Also,
not
he's
yet.
like high up on the ceiling too. So even if you were right underneath him, it still would be less than more
Because
than 5
you have
feet.
that
Is there
distance,
enough
okay.
treasure to where I can put like a pile of treasure between him and I?
Not where you're
'Cause I'm
at, but
starting to get to the
maybe.
treasure part. All right.
Hey, that'd be a full action. I feel like it's not gonna
Alright,
take more
I'll
than
do
6 seconds actually to like gather everything up and create a barrier.
Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
I'm saying it's more than 6 seconds.
Oh,
It's gonna take like a
Well,
few turns to do something like
I
that.
thought there was I thought there would be already piles of treasure I could hide.
Oh,
behind.
like you're gonna hide behind. Well, how tall are you? You're like 7 feet tall.
So, I'm pretty damn tall, yeah.
Let me see. I'll
If
create
there
some
isn't, that's fine.
barriers here. I'll say there's probably like one there that can accommodate you, and like maybe one here. There you go.
All right, this one's closer. I can get to that because.
Wait, what's your movement?
It was you can take 2 movement actions if there's no full.
You're
action,
dashing.
right?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, I'm dashing.
Okay. Yeah, you just have to say that because otherwise I'm like
dashing through the gold.
gotcha. Dashing through the gold on a 1-horse open sleigh. All right. That's the end of your turn.
Yes.
All right.
3 of us gonna get fucked.
Maybe not. We'll see.
The way your rolls go, he's going to
Oh,
recharge.
shit.
Yeah, he recharged. All right.
Yeah.
God
He
damn
just said,
it.
"Oh shit."
Yeah, I know. Don't
Actually,
stand in a cone shape.
actually, hold on. Oh my god, I have so many fucking open windows. This is insanity.
That's why they call it.
All right. I need for everyone, all 4 of you, even Flick, even though you're hiding, I need for all of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay. Holy God!
I'm gonna use my DM inspiration that I got a long time ago to add to this.
Do it up. Look at that wisdom save by Shep. That's sexy.
Yeah, no shit.
Well, wisdom is a druid's thing, so.
All right.
Yeah.
So I add like a D4 to whatever I roll.
No, it's you roll with advantage when you use DM inspiration. Yep. Wow, I bet you are glad
Thank
you did
God.
that. I bet you are glad you did that.
It depends. If the DC happened to be 19, no, I'm not.
Yeah. All right. So, Ophala and Meowthy, you are both frightened. Let's see here. Frightened. That's gonna be 10. All right. Okay, so let me just, I guess, tell you what the fuck that even means. Conditions and frightened. All right, a frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear. So that's
So I'm,
what's
like,
up.
Pressing my back up against the ledge.
Something like that. Yeah. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turn, though, so you can break out of your fear.
This is the fear thing.
Mm-hmm. And I think that might be the end. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, and the charm is gone. All right, Meowthy, it's your turn.
All right, I can't.
He gets recharmed because the thing's still up there. He has to make the save.
Oh, that's wait. Oh yeah, because Ophala is still
move.
concentrating on the attack, right? Yeah. All right, that is a very good point. Let's see.
I'm not going to lose all our advantages if we can.
Right.
He made the wisdom save, so he's fine. Yeah.
Can I still target him with spells? With
yeah, everything that you do is going to be with disadvantage. So, but yes, you can still target him with spells. You just can't move closer to him.
It doesn't have it's a saving throw. How do we handle that with a disadvantage? We don't, do we?
We don't. No. Yep.
Oh, cool. So as I'm standing there, like cowering, like I turn and look up to where Crystal is and give a wink.
Wink.
And I cast Blight on it.
Nice. Oh no, there's a 30 feet range.
No, God.
You cast. When you actually winked at Crystal.
Remember, I wanted to do it before.
Yes, I remember you wanted.
It's okay. We'll pretend that didn't happen. So you winked and then nothing happened. Awkward wink.
Just winking out of excitement.
I winked and then I prayed for our asses. How about that? Let's do that instead. I prayed for our asses.
All right,
I'm doing this for my. Yeah.
You're doing it for your health.
No, me and Flick.
Ophala, what's up? What you doing?
So Flick take 14.
Doesn't he get a chance to break his frightened?
Oh yeah, I do. That's wisdom, right?
Yep, it is wisdom.
Whoop. Nope.
Nope.
Should have used my inspiration.
Yep.
Well, since I can't get any closer and
Go ahead and roll.
can't...
Wait, it's the end of. Hold on. Oh yeah, at the end of your turn, you can roll wisdom. So
Since I can't get closer because of the fear. I'm going to do this when Roll20 wants to.
You're shooting it with your bow. Counter charm. You gain the ability to use musical notes or words of power to disrupt mind-influencing effects. As an action, you can start a performance that lasts until the end of your next turn. During that time, you and any friendly creatures within 30 feet of you have advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed. Okay. A creature must be able to hear you to gain from the performance ends early if you're incapacitated or silenced, or if you voluntarily end it. So that'll protect Meowthy and, well, I think Meowthy's actually just out of range, but it'll protect Crystal. From...
Well, I can always, if I move one step to the left, that's technically not going for.
No, it is going. Well, actually, let me check. You might be right. Let me see. That's 45. That's 45. Yeah, I'll allow it though. You move over there. You do the thing. Now both Meowthy and Crystal are protected against that. All right. Is that going to be the end of your turn? You're gonna have to do the wisdom save. Yep, do the wisdom save. See if you break out of the fear yourself. I like it. It's kind of ironic that you're protecting them from fear while being afraid yourself. Well, you actually broke the effect. Very good. So this only applies to Healthy now. All right, Crystal, it's your turn.
Time to cast. No, I'm kidding. I was going to make a joke about Blight. So this involves concentration, so I still have it if I shoot my bow, right?
Yeah. You can continue to have concentration when you shoot your bow. You break concentration when you cast another spell that requires concentration.
Or can I keep targeting lightning at him?
You can keep targeting lightning too. Yes.
Well, yeah, we're gonna throw another.
Because how long does call lightning last? It's like 10 minutes or something crazy, right?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me close up my panther so I stop confusing myself. Yeah, up to 10 minutes.
Yeah. So let me go lightning. Add. Gonna put this up here under you. This is gonna be cool. 60. There you go. Okay, cool. Actually, it's one less than that because you already did one round.
Yes.
59. All right. And then it'll automatically decrement, which is awesome. Okay, so go ahead and roll your damage. He's going to be able to do a dex save this time, though.
It's fine.
And the dex save was...
That doesn't count as a spell slot since it's already conjured, right?
Right. Correct.
Okay.
What does it say?
It asks you.
It doesn't actually say what the target is for the dex save.
It says 15 right there.
Oh yeah, it does. My bad. Okay, yes, you're correct. Okay, well, it failed.
Good.
It failed the thing.
So my lightning powers are doing well.
Mm-hmm. They are.
I realized we
really
put
good.
like 60 damage on this thing already.
Mm-hmm. You guys have done a lot of damage, but
we've come so far.
If you say so.
We can't lose now.
No, you have. You guys are doing really good. You guys are doing really good. I also like how you guys have been thinking more tactically and stuff too. It's really good stuff. All right, is that going to be the end of your turn, Crystal?
Yeah, it's the end of my turn. My bad.
All good. All right, Flick. What's going on?
All right, let's see if I can. All right, I have one ranged attack, and I can do it like once. So he is. Is he at least 15 feet?
Yeah, he's. Okay. Yeah, he's. Well, he's 60 feet up, and well, I'll say you're about 10
feet up.
Yeah, that's how tall. That's how high the ceilings are here.
God damn it! So I can't do anything while he's up there.
Well, he might be coming down.
Oh, then I will hold my action and see what he does.
Well, you have to give me a trigger, so you're holding your action until what condition happens?
If he lands, I will do stuff.
If he lands within range of you, okay.
Yes.
Right.
If he does not land within range of me, that would be unfortunate.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Damn it.
All right. That's gonna be the end of your turn. Mm-hmm. Okay. So he's going to do something. He actually does move out here, and he moves. He flies, I think, probably over here and lands on the platform here. He turns around. Actually, hold on. Let's see now. I'm going to have him be right out there. Let me make sure I can do that. Let me see how long that was. Yes, definitely. Okay. So, let's see.
God.
Let's see. Meowthy, I don't think is going to be affected by
Wait,
this.
quick question. Am I able to move Thunderstorm?
No. I don't think so. Not unless it says that you can.
That'd be awesome if you could. You're like, nope, fuck you. Fuck
No. No, you cannot. You cannot move it. All right, we're going to see how badly he's about to fuck you guys up. Ouch. Okay. Wait, hold on. I also need to see how far away Flick is.
I'm also 30 feet down as well.
You are also 30 feet down, but I think the range on this is 60. Yeah, he's definitely in range.
It's a spell that moves at 45-degree angles.
Yeah. So Meowthy, this isn't going to hit you because you're up against the wall and 30 feet down. But Flick, you're like up there on the treasure pile. I think it is going to hit you. I need everyone to do a dex save for me, please. Oh no, sorry, not dex save. Not dex save. My bad. It's a Constitution save.
Oh, come on.
sorry, Ophala.
You should let us all keep our better roll for that since you changed it on us.
You know what? I agree. Fine, because I might have just fucked you with the RNG. I will allow it. I will allow it. All right. Let's see here.
I mean, I'm probably still dead, but
Actually, no. You actually did pretty good there. Crystal, on the other hand. All right. So, Crystal and Flick, you both take 52 damage.
Wow.
Yep. And because he's shooting his icy breath at you again. Ophala. Oh shit, it doesn't help you really much either, Ophala, because half of 52 is more than 22. So.
I mean, I have 30 at the minute.
Oh, you said you have 22.
I have temporary as well.
Well, you need
to.
Okay, fine. All right, you need to mark your temporary.
They're on there.
I don't see it in the blue. You have to put your temporary health points in. But go ahead. I know that you have them. Just take them into account. Make sure that they're visible next time. Okay.
All right.
All right. So you took
typed
20
it into the box. That's why.
Well, maybe roll 20 is fucking up then because I don't see it there.
Yeah, my blue has my armor class.
Yeah. Well, either the blue or the red, one of those circles. All I see is the 22 hit points on Ophala. In any case, you took 26 damage, Ophala. So, subtract the temporary hit points and then the leftover gets applied to your regular hit points. All right, so Crystal's down. Flick, I think, is... Ooh, wow. Flick was down by... He's almost down. He has like 1 hit point left. And anyway, that's going to be the end of his turn. Let's see. Okay. Meowthy, it's your turn.
Oh wait, no, half.
You're still frightened.
Yeah, I can only move 10 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have to move here.
Well, or you could just not move at all. You don't have to move away from him, you just can't move toward him.
Oh, I thought frightened says I had
Nope.
to move away. That's my bad.
No, there's some spells that do that, but the actual frightened condition doesn't do that.
Oh, okay. If I were to move my full movement and go here, would I be able to see at an angle?
Wait, I thought you were here, or were you here?
I don't remember. Oh, I was there because he took a step to the left. Sorry.
Yeah.
If I did my full movement, would I be able to see at an angle Crystal and Ophala?
I'm going to be really nice and say that their hands are hanging over the edge. So yes, I will.
Anybody know math? Is that the right angle to see? All right. Then I will.
Tangent of the line.
Yeah. I will move there since you are being so generous and so kind to us.
I mostly just don't want you to TPK, and you guys aren't doing so hot right now.
And
No, we are not.
I will cast a prayer of healing
On them?
again on all of us.
Well, you're 30 feet down. What's the range of prayer of healing? 30 feet, right?
I will
So
not do
if you're
shit this
trying-
turn because I cannot reach them.
Well, you
Oh,
can.
shit.
Yeah, I think. Fuck yeah, you can't.
No, I
let's
can't.
say you did. Let's say you didn't move, and their hands are visible over the ledge. You can still. You can
Get 'em.
target
Get 'em, dude, get 'em.
Ophala, and that's 30
get it.
feet.
I can't
yeah.
get flick.
It doesn't do it.
It
Just get
doesn't.
'em.
I can't get flick. Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
All
Heal
right.
'em.
Prayer of healing.
So you're gonna do
Third.
it on yourself, and that we're gonna say, okay, do it up.
No.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, well everyone gets healed for 11 HP.
Better than nothing. Well, so am I stabilized as technically negatives now?
Sorry, you were cutting out, Crystal. What'd you say?
You have
Am
11.
I stabilized since technically there's no negative health points now?
There, yes, you're stabilized.
So I have 11 health points.
You do have 11 hit points. Yes.
Okay. Beautiful.
Meowthy, if it's the end of your turn, go ahead and do the wisdom save to see if you break the frightened.
Okay. And am I still, even though he dropped, do I still have the chance? I don't have advantage anymore, do I?
I didn't drop.
Oh, you didn't drop. All right. Good. Awesome. Then I won't use my inspiration. I roll my wisdom. Holy shit.
You didn't need it. Good job.
Nice. All right, very cool. So the
That
frightened
ends my
condition
turn.
is on. All right, great. Ophala, it's your turn. What's up?
Okay, so since Meowface still has rope and I'm still holding the other part, could I jump down? Say,
I was joking about that.
wow.
You can jump,
did, right?
but you're gonna have to do what Flick did and give me an athletics check.
Mm,
Or you could have Crystal hold on to it, and I think Crystal's strong enough to support you going down.
What my original plan was, if he
Well,
could
except
do
Crystal's
that,
prone.
I was gonna grab Crystal and jump down, but if I can't do that, well,
I mean, you can because I'm holding the rope, but it's still going to be the same.
Let me explain how gravity works to you.
No.
Dude, this is a realm of magic and high fantasy.
exactly.
Then he needs to use a fucking spell.
Is this a real life?
there's
Is
a
this
feather
real life?
falling thing.
Listen, this is hempen rope. It makes you feel like you can fly. All right?
oh my god.
Well, if I stay up here, I'm gonna die. So if I fall, I could die. I think maybe it might be worth saying fuck it.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna take a risk, but before I jump, potentially to my death.
Well, you're not jumping. You're gonna slide. If you jump, you're gonna like break your legs. Right?
I'm gonna try cast fear on it.
Okay, so you cast fear on the dragon,
We
who
haven't done this as you
is
did to our friend.
Dude, doesn't have immunity to it. Interesting. Saving throw, be frightened for the duration. All right, so you're giving him a taste of his own medicine, right? Wisdom save of 14, right? Or
My DC.
Mhm.
Hang on, taking a second.
see,
to
this
load.
is an example. So fear is different from frightened, where the spell fear says
see
that they have to move away. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah,
so
sure.
he failed either way. He was way too low. He definitely failed the save. So yeah, he's definitely feared.
Okay, and for my movement, I'm going to slide down.
If the creature ends its turn in a location where it doesn't have line of sight to you, the creature can make a wisdom saving throw. On a successful save, the spell ends for that creature. Just so you know.
Okay, no, I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay.
keep that line of sight.
Okay. Frightened. This is 1 minute.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to give myself, Meowfie, and Crystal some more temporary hit.
I
Do
still
it.
have mine. So they can go to someone else.
Well, I think I
I don't
can
think
I
it works
see
that
Flick?
way. Yeah, you can see Flick.
Hang on, let me see if there's a range on that.
What is it called? Mantle of.
It's an ability, so it's not a. He doesn't say it's got a. As long as I can see them, I think.
What is it called?
Mantle of Inspiration.
Bardic Inspiration. Bardic Inspiration. Within 60 feet.
Yeah, I just saw that on the.
Yeah, within 60 feet.
So I'm guess Flick's out of range.
Flick is indeed out of range. Yes.
Well,
let me see. Yeah, he's out of range. I think he's just barely in range. Yeah. Let's do it.
I'll give it to me, Crystal, and Flick. Then you get a delicious 8 hit points because there's nothing more I can
Delicious.
do.
Temporary or real hit points?
Temporary.
Yep,
it's not a healing. All right. Is that going to be the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Crystals, you're up. You're prone, so you can use half of your movement to get up.
Am I finally within range to fucking blight him?
Yes, you are within range to blight him. Yes.
I'm gonna pull myself up right here. I am going to blight the shit out of him.
Fail.
Excuse me, why isn't that pressing? Oh, never mind.
There it goes. All right, it's gonna be a
Who the hell is
Constitution
whispering fail?
save.
No, the dragon to fail.
Yeah, I want the dragon to fail.
We want the dragon to fail.
Okay.
What happens on a successful save for blight? Or half as much on a successful one. So he took 15 necrotic damage. So good. He did succeed on the save, but he did take half damage.
Okay. And I'm gonna use my bonus action to
So I think like part of his tail rots off.
Good.
Good. He deserves it. And I'm also turning into a panther because
Okay.
bonus
And
action.
that's gonna be the end of your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna end right there.
All right.
Hey,
Flick.
Don't forget I gave you those hit points, Flick.
You did?
Yep.
Oh, how much was it? I'm sorry.
That's all right.
thought-
It was
I-
11.
Okay. I thought you couldn't reach me, so I didn't
I
bother.
could reach everybody because we have a kind and beautiful and wonderful DM.
Okay.
And handsome. Don't
Flattery
forget
will
handsome.
get you nowhere.
Here,
Sorry.
this ledge right here, how tall is it?
Wait, I don't think you can move that far, or unless you're dashing. That's 30 feet up.
Fuck. What about this one?
30 feet up.
What about this one?
Everything is at 30 or more feet up. Some of these are 50 feet up. Everything is at least 30 feet up.
No, I could get here without dashing because that was 15 feet, so I took half my movement.
That was not 15 feet. That was.
I was.
You're right. That is 15 feet. Yeah.
Okay, I'm fairly sure I did math okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna give myself 20 hit points for my lay on hands.
I'm touching yourself. Okay, very good.
Yep.
And
Well, that's. I mean, I do anything because my target walked away.
Yep.
Our melee person can't melee.
No, he has.
Get back here!
No, he has to flee like a little bit.
He does have to flee like a little bitch. So basically, he has to take the dash action to move away. There's an interesting look where it doesn't have line. Okay, so yeah, he's going to, I think, move. Whoops. So he moves all the way over here, and that's gonna be the end of his turn. Yalthi, what you gonna do?
I'm so glad this is like ice dragon and not fire dragon. Because I spent a long time getting that rope.
I wish it was a fire dragon.
How can I yell up to Ophala? Hey, pull me up!
Wait. So is Ophala still holding the rope?
Hell yeah!
Okay.
She's my bae.
Oh my god.
You don't get, unless you're using inspiration or something, you don't get advantage. But you can make an athletics check to try to get up.
Athletics and me.
It's gonna be a scramble, and I'm going. Even though I don't think you can technically do this in 6 seconds, I'm gonna be super nice and say, or actually, I'll say you can dash. You can fucking dash up this shit,
yeah,
right?
I'll dash the shit up there.
All right, yeah, let's do it. Yes.
All right, and it's gonna use up that inspiration because my athletics sucks.
You had inspiration still?
You just gave it to me.
Oh, that's right, I did when you were doing the things with the body parts.
Whoa.
Never
Oh.
mind.
Yeah, so you try to scramble up and then you just fall back on your back.
Like one of those puppies trying to get out of the cage.
Yeah. Yep,
Alright.
and that was you used your
Inspiration.
action and your inspiration. Yep.
It's my
Ofala,
turn.
what you gonna do?
Well, I'm not going to be able to make it, but I've still got line of sight.
Whatever happened to all of Lefear's healing potions that the party was carrying?
I
Lefear
have
had like
the one. I don't really
Okay.
have one.
I think I
there's
used
one or
them.
two
I think-
at the end,
yeah,
so I
we-
think one of them got used.
We poured a
Lefear had
40
one of
for our homies, and that
We
was
just got that
actually the healing
elixir.
potions.
The elixir just like remove status conditions, though,
Oh.
Yeah.
No, wait.
right?
It's an elixir of health. No.
Elixir.
If anyone needs it, I can give it to them when I'm not in Panther mode, I guess.
You fucking spell elixir. There we go. No, how do you spell elixir? E-L-I-X.
Elixir.
Yeah.
ER.
E-R?
ER, isn't
No,
it?
Either way, it's
IR?
not coming up. Either way, it's not coming up. All right. Elixir of health. When you drink this potion, it cures any disease afflicting you, and it removes the blinded, deafened, paralyzed, and poisoned conditions. It does not heal you. It gives you health if you have disease or are incapacitated in some way.
Misleading name.
All right. What are you doing, Ofala?
I'm just checking something. Sorry.
I think I lied, and this is not going to be our last episode. We're going too long.
I'm going to take 3 steps forward.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's out of reach. There's nothing I can do because I can't hit it with my bow. So there's nothing really. I could heal myself.
Okay. Are you going to do that?
I will when it lets me open it.
All right. We'll go ahead and go on to Crystal while you're doing that. Crystal, what you gonna do?
Now I'm in Panther mode. I'm gonna move 40 feet.
You have an
What?
80 speed as when you're in your Panther mode. This is difficult terrain. Remember?
Okay.
Wait,
Yeah, I did forget.
Do her boots matter if she's in Panther foot mode?
No.
No. Her
Just
cat is not
checking.
wearing boots.
Maybe she's got little bootsies on when she's running around in a Panther mode.
So we'll go right here.
This isn't Shrek,
bad.
okay? The cat does
My
not wear
bad.
boots.
We don't talk about
Alright.
Shrek.
All right.
And we'll end.
So I see, May, you healed yourself for, what is that, 15 point?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Flick, you're up. What you gonna do?
5, 10, 15. I'm dashing. 5,
Yeah.
10, 15, and I'll get up to Meowthy. So, this wasn't a very good plan, and that's
No.
it. That's all I can do.
Yeah. I'm actually curious how Flick is going to get up the ledge, because anyone holding the rope is going to be weighing less than Flick, because Flick is like this massive 200-something pound dragonborn, right?
Is
I
there
can
anything we can tie?
Yeah, you could climb. You could try to climb up the ice.
I will
Right.
when it's my round again.
Is there anything we can like tie the rope to?
No, not really. Not up here. There's stalagmites in the other part of the chamber, but not where you are right there. Yeah, this area has been like cleared out, probably for some kind of future use. You can actually see where maybe stalagmites and stalactites used to be, but they all got like knocked out and cleared out for some reason. Sorry. So anyway, it's whoops. Fuck, it's the dragon's turn. I just skipped it. Let's see. He's going to. He's gonna try to get away from Ofala because he's scared of Ofala, and he's going over here in this direction, and he like crawled into the tunnel.
Fuck he go? Oh, he's in the tunnel.
He went this way.
Oh, God damn it.
Is being covered by the turn order on the stream cam.
No,
right.
you can't see him anyway.
Yeah, I know, but still, could you move it so that? There, thank you. All right, Meowthy, it's your turn. What's up?
Gonna attempt to climb again.
All right.
Use all my action and dash my way up there. Athletics.
Nope.
Hmm.
Nope.
Oh wait. Oh yeah. You don't have inspiration. Sorry.
Nope. All right, that's my turn.
All right, Ofala, you're up.
Well, again, there's not much I can do because if I chase it, I can't make it over there anyway. So
Go into the tunnel.
Get an angle on the tunnel.
even with that, I don't think I could get an angle on the tunnel. Yeah, no.
All right, we're coming up on the 6 o'clock mark, so I need to ask everybody, do you want to go long and try to resolve this combat, or do you want to come back at it next week?
It's going to take a well. I
think we should just come back at it.
Well, I'm okay with both, but with having the half action, half movement, that's going to slow down this entire encounter.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to come back to this.
Okay, if that's what you guys want to do. All right, let's take a moment to say goodbye. We're gonna do from the bottom up again. So, Total Fusion 1, where can people find you?
You can find me on pretty much anything under Total Fusion 1. Just keep searching till you find me.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Azuba, how about you?
You can find me on Twitch as Goku X Yellow Swag. I'm pretty terrible with streaming stuff, so I mean, if the notification pops up saying that I'm streaming, I'm streaming.
All right. Mei, how about you?
You can find me on Twitch and Twitter under the username Saya.
All right. And Shipwreck Shark?
On Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, all things, you can find me at Shipwreck Shark.
Great. And I am Daganmar, I'm your DM, and we will be returning for one more episode next week. To conclude the adventures of Relics of the Lewd, at least the first half of your adventures. So thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much for joining us for our D&D session this week. If you like what you saw, hit that like and subscribe button, and if you feel so inclined, feel free to leave a comment. Let us know what your favorite part of today's episode was. Don't forget, you can catch us on twitch.tv/Daganmar on Sundays for our live recording sessions. That's going to be it for D&D this week. We'll see you next time.